Life before New Haven was very stressful.
It was a full-time job for one or the other of us to manage her, to stay with her, to make sure that she wasn't engaging in something dangerous to herself or doing something that was out of control emotionally.
Because we were so busy with our daughter trying to keep her safe.
They were scared. They were scared for her. So they asked for me to come into their home to work with them on that, to help create more safety in the home environment.
We enjoyed it a lot, but it was productive. It allowed us to do things therapeutically that we couldn't do here.
For this family, they were really motivated in having that home visit take place midway through their treatment. They felt like that as they were starting to do home passes, where Bethany would go home and spend 3 or 4 days with her family, that there was a lot of the old patterns coming up for them.
I thought it would be a little bit weird having my therapist in my house, but the thing is, here it's not just like an outpatient therapist.
It felt like a good friend coming over. It felt like a family member or a good friend coming. Someone we had already built a relationship with, we had trust with, both ways. And so having them over to our house felt natural.
When the therapist comes home, it kind of brings a little bit of New Haven into your house. So when you feel like you finally go home, it's not just home, you know? It's like you've made it different for yourself.
The focus wasn't just on Bethany. He really looked at trauma that had occurred within the whole family. And that was really helpful because for such a long time, it was all about her. It was all about her. Everything was about her. And so now we were looking at the whole family. And you know, when you have your family therapy sessions once a week, you have an hour and a half. And if you're good about really using that time wisely, you can get a lot done. When you have someone in your home for 2 days, you relax a little bit more, and then things start to flow. And you're not as conscious of, well, I have to say this, I have to get this done. You relax, and then I think it's actually more productive because in that relaxation, you open up. You have moments of insight that maybe only last 5 minutes, but they go straight to the heart of the matter. They go straight to the core issue.
But in my opinion, one of the most important things that we got to do with Nevin at our home was go revisit some of the scenes of the traumas, of the injuries, and being present in the places made it possible to do therapeutic work that we couldn't necessarily do 3 states away.
You know, New Haven talks about the family being part of the whole process. It was difficult at times to include our whole family, and so with Nevin coming to our home, we were able to really include the whole family.
My grandparents and a couple of family friends, and my mom's brothers and my dad's brothers, all came into our house, and I shared with them what was going on with me before I came to New Haven.
I really liked that he was able to bring on board 2 of Bethany's friends who are going to be a support system for her and better help them understand what Bethany's gone through and what she's looking at in the future and how to best support her.
So it helped me solidify the change a little bit more.
Just a deeper understanding of the family, deeper empathy for where they've been and what they've been through, and being able to see that kind of in its rawest forms is really helpful therapeutically, to be able to bring that information and that knowledge back to the therapeutic office here and to work with the family in this environment for months after that experience, with the understanding and the insight that being in the home, being in the local community, interacting with the local professionals and the extended family, the friends that Bethany has, being able to put therapy in context more purely is beneficial.
I don't know if we would have progressed in some of the areas as quickly or the same way that we did if we had not had the home visit.
I think it was something that's unique and you can't get that anywhere else.
In fact, I've tried to figure out, is there a way we could have him come back for one more?